This is your weekly YouTube channel audit livestream. All you need to do is use the correct link in the description, fill out the form, and we'll consider your channel for review. That's right, channel reviews are free, but you can send us a super chat and watch us discuss your question live on air. If you submit your channel for review, expect the following. We will share with you our knowledge, experience, and passion as fellow YouTube creators. I want to give a massive shout out and thanks to our moderators who do an awesome job every single live stream. And that's your onboarding done. What channels have you brought us this week?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to vidIQ, where today we're taking a look at your YouTube channels, as the thing just said that we just played. If you would like your channel potentially reviewed by us, you can submit it on the form down below. If you're watching live, if you're not watching live, go ahead and put it on double speed, sit back and learn a couple things, I guess. Hopefully join us for the next one. Joining us today on the panel of channel reviewers is Jen.
Oh, hey. Tricked everybody. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, good. Okay. Well, anyway, see y'all later. Fine. Rob's here too.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm very well, thank you. Let's go. We're playing a double speed, are we? Okay, I'm going to do double speed all the way through the live stream. Can I keep
okay, here we go. First channel.
All right, well, we're done. Let's get out of here.
We are selecting the first channel who submitted.
Dan, I've got yes. A few things to get off
my
chest.
You first of all, we're hurrying.
Tony's aerial photography. It is not my fault we were late today. I'm not hosting. So stop blaming me. Everybody else, I hope you have of a day.
It is my fault. We are so addicted to YouTube that we were having a conversation about YouTubing separate from this live stream before coming on the live stream to YouTube some more.
Yeah, we're trying to decide whether to blame restricted mode or
shadow ban.
Shadow ban, yeah, one of the two. We haven't quite decided which one yet. Let's do a poll, shall we? I blame shadow ban or restricted views.
I want to actually do a poll. Oh, we already have a poll. Okay, so never mind. I wanted to just show of hands. Do you have, honestly, do you have any videos when you toggle your channel into restricted mode? Do you have any videos that get hidden because of restricted mode? Let us know. And if you don't know what we're talking about, oh no.
I don't know why. It's probably because I say an occasional bad word.
Okay. Well,
they don't want me playing in public libraries.
Bad word, derp.
Derp.
Derp. Now.
I win.
Rob got it first.
Our number one example of restricted mode has always been moist critical. Give me a second. And so if you don't know what we're talking about, let me just show you real quick, because this is a relevant kind of topic.
We've gone off topic.
Well, I was trying to get to channels and we
two-timed it to get to the audit, and here we are.
Basically, all the videos you're seeing right now are just his videos.
All these people going through double speed at the moment, like, I'm 4 minutes in now. Where's the promise?
By default, restricted mode is off for us, and I assume if you have an account that has been identified as an adult, that is just true. But if you turn restricted mode on, like apparently it's on for so many channels right now, suddenly a lot of his videos disappear. He uploads every day, 6 days, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, 2 months. So do you have this issue on your channel is the question. Raise your hand.
This is where I question restricted mode now, because if you look at the third video here, he died on stream after a marathon of live abuse. That does not feel like it should be in restricted mode content. So this is where I question how accurate this tool is.
That video is as dark as it sounds too. I watched it. So it's definitely weird. It's very, very odd. So live stream is restricted for me. Turn to restricted mode. Live stream disappeared. Rob, that is your fault. I blame you for that. Okay, the first channel we're looking at today is Brilliant Bricks. They do Lego speed building. They have their biggest obstacle right now. They feel like is high impressions but a low click-through rate. Lots of competition in their space. They want us to look at their thumbnails, their intros, and retention. We can't see your retention, but we'll try. All right,
have an educated guess.
Yeah, we're approaching 1,000 subscribers. We got 91 videos. That's pretty good. That's a good average. For a competition kind of heavy space, this is already pretty solid looking. Let's just watch a little bit of the latest one.
Oh, this is going to be an ASMR style unboxing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, instant regret.
Nice. It's not going to be another one of these where they're building. Oh, hello.
Oh, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Dude, we kind of get the point though. Like they were just doing their intro.
Let it keep playing muted in the background, Don. Can please.
It is very satisfying to watch to a degree, but I'm also. Is it moving too fast for anyone else?
Wait, is this the regular speed?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yep.
Oh. That's interesting.
Where do I get this Lego set? That's a good question. I hope they have like an affiliate link or something.
Link in description.
Is there one there?
Ooh, you should be on the Amazon
Oh
affiliate.
no.
Yeah. A lot of Lego is on Amazon, and you should absolutely set up an Amazon affiliate account. I'm not even joking. Like put the link like right here. Because you could just search for this and find it, but like, hey, you could be getting some affiliate revenue off of this.
Wow.
Yep.
Lego folks spend the money. So what do we think? I mean, the thumbnail.
I thought the thumbnail was fantastic.
I agree.
And they're really
My dog
consistent throughout the
also
channel.
agrees.
Lighting is great. The lighting in the videos is great.
Go back to the channel. You could almost mistaken this for the like an official Lego channel of demoing, like of showing different products. Just the way these thumbnails are designed, they look really professional to me. Very cool.
Yeah.
And then the titles are all functional. It's like basically product, unboxing, speed build. That is fill in a blank. So blank, unboxing, speed build.
Mm-hmm.
So once you start to build an audience, they are going to be very confident that they know what they're going to get every single time they visit this channel. And I guess it's
Build
kind of
an audience.
Hey, kind of. Oh yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. Someone take over. Dan's just.
It was so good though.
Sorry.
I need a minute to myself.
Like a little brother, I went into Rob's room as he was building his Lego and just smashed it. Sorry.
That was funny. Why? I don't know why this channel is not getting more views than this. I feel like these are pretty spot on.
Like Travel Russell is saying that the videos are like putting the model in the title, which is making them more searchable. I would tend to agree, because as we scroll down, we start to see videos with more views on them. And that could be the evergreen kind of effect of these. So if we pause it, if we take a look, it did get a lot of its views right at the start, but it's been consistently getting views ever since it's been published. And they've been changing the title here and there with no real big spikes after doing so. It's
how
just
useful
solid.
our tool is for that as well. Just giving you a breakdown of like evergreen, and they're experimenting some really cool variants of very similar looking thumbnails. I guess the argument here would be they're probably all a bit too similar to get any big differences, either rightly or wrongly.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the thumbnails as they are. If I'm quite honest, I think there's so much strong branding here that I wouldn't change them too much.
Sorry, I keep trying to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. I was just going to agree with you and say that what if we tried a variant where you just put the price of the set on the thumbnail?
Yeah. So adding different details or information with the same branding. I like that idea.
Yeah, that could be very interesting, and especially like for cheaper sets, those could do well for people who are like trying to Lego on a budget. But then for more expensive sets, it could do well because it's like, oh wow, that person spent $1,000 on this. This should be interesting to watch. I kind of wonder if there is room on this channel for another format of content too, where they maybe, because I'm noticing how infrequently they're uploading, and maybe it's because of a budget thing or the time thing. But what if they were showing off their collection sometimes? You know, as it continues to grow and expand, wherever you're storing these, if you have like a nice shelf to display or something, that could give you like a tour of your Lego studio or something like that. That could be an additional content format to get more videos on the channel.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. I guess content buckets. There is a purity to this channel as it stands, but is it frequent enough to build an audience at a pace the creator would like? I'm trying to ignore that one that time. I think in terms of the execution, I think looking at the packaging and the hook and the videos overall, it looks like the execution is very, very good. The one argument could be potentially is, have Lego enthusiasts seen this before, just like speed building? You know, this might be something that's been replicated by hundreds of channels over the last decade. And if that is the case, then, as you say, Dan, maybe trying some different buckets, different ideas, because we know they can do really good execution on the ideas. Maybe that is worth experimenting with.
I was going to say this video here is a big outlier too, as is this one. I have this set. I'm wondering,
is it timeliness maybe as well? Like, didn't that one come out around about that time last year?
I think so. I still have it in the box. I haven't built it yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was trending. Well, that's why I bought it. I'm like, it's trending. It's a big set.
Yeah, I learned, I think, by the way, last week that Dan has about 300 Steam games he's bought and never played. And now I've learned he's got Lego collections he's bought but never built.
Are there other things you're collecting?
Do my own journey.
I have more Lego that I have built than I haven't built, but I do have a lot of boxed Lego.
I feel like looking at this channel, like they've been doing the same thing for a long time, and for the past like 9 months at least, they've been doing these couple hundred views, like to the current day. I'd say like 11, 12 months ago, they had some outliers, and then they haven't really seen anything since. And I feel like that is proof to try something else. Like, this is not working. If you're doing the same content for a year and you're really not seeing like varied results, like we do have this one video that hit 1,000 views, but I would say it's time to try something new, a different format. Maybe the speed build is just not interesting. Maybe they should do real-time builds.
You could almost do a real-time.
Maybe someone wants to put that on their TV and build their Legos together or clean their house. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Like a real-time speed, a
real-time speed build.
Sorry, I'm apparently I can't live off one cup of coffee.
We all need to check out today.
Yeah, try one at normal speed. That could be interesting. But then again,
I don't know.
If they wanted to commentate over that, which I would highly advise, it does kind of ruin the recording for the speed build, because then you lose all the nice little clicks and everything, which is part of the ASMR of it all. So I don't know. They'd have to test that as like a separate set that you're okay not recording the speed build. Shorts. Good amount of shorts here.
I feel like the speed build works for a short. I mean, they're pretty much making short form content as is. Their videos are primarily like 3 minutes long.
Yeah. I feel like this format, this is probably one of the things they might be facing, is that Shorts has taken over a lot of content formats across YouTube, and this could certainly be one of them. Gosh, your lighting is so good.
Yeah, it's just looks so professional and clean.
Yeah, it's pissing me off.
I bet they do like product photography.
Oh. Bit of jealousy there.
Just me?
Just reach out and ask for help, Dan. It's okay. Whoa, that's cool.
That's cool.
And you
could have that in your lifetime if you build it.
I could. I didn't know what I was missing.
Moves? Whoa.
It's a nice box, though.
All right, come on, let's move on. We're just looking at the channel now and admiring stuff.
But it's a good channel.
We just like their Lego collection.
Did we help? I don't know. All right, next gaming channel. Next channel's a gaming channel. This channel is also kind of interesting. They want to create cinematic content that tests the limits of Minecraft. And their biggest obstacle right now is consistency. My videos take months to make. Okay. Seems like it's similar with Brilliant Bricks as well. They take a long time to make those. Let's see. Title/thumbnail and video structure. Latest long form video. If you want to watch it, most of the music is from the audio library of free use. I think say most of the music. The last 3 minutes are from Artlist. Okay. Thank you for the warning. So Explosion 1000, who's hit 1,000 subscribers.
This guy's on sound effect there.
120 videos. They're doing shorts as well. They didn't ask us to look at shorts. I just wanted to see. Okay. About 1,000, 2,000 views on each one up there. And because they're kind of taking Minecraft in a different direction, this is going to be an interesting one, I think. Their videos take a very long time to make. As you can see, like their last Outlier was 2 years ago. Oh, no, sorry. It's 1 year ago. GTA 6 and Minecraft.
Are they uploading shorts?
Yeah. How often? I don't know.
If you click on the latest one, we can get a date from our amazing tool.
4 days ago.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
then what was the one
checking
before?
in every once in a while with shorts.
22 days ago. Kind of doing different gaming stuff in shorts, it looks like. Okay. So I guess we just get an idea for what they're going for and watch the first video and understand that all the music is definitely okay, right?
Totally.
Let's see.
The first thing I noticed is I am scrolled all the way up. This is like an ultra wide.
Yeah.
Video. It's pretty cool.
That was nicely done.
Damn, this scene is beautiful. I hope nothing bad happens. I wonder what it would look like in Minecraft.
So wait, is this a second intro? Why two intros?
Isn't this like a compilation of clips from previous videos?
Oh, it might
or
be.
is it? Oh, I don't know now.
Recreating 20 scenes.
So here's why I don't like the two intros, even though you're trying to explain it. I think it's because I already clicked on this, and most of the time is being spent repeating the title in the first 30 seconds of the video. So if you're worried about retention, I'm here to retention hack. I would probably leave this one on the cutting room floor, as cool as it looks. That's my 2 cents, and I'm just one guy.
So another guy's opinion is there is something I think fundamentally missing in the packaging of this, but it says it in the description. In this video, I tried to recreate 20 iconic movie scenes in Minecraft. It doesn't say that or sell it in the video packaging at all. And if you go back to the channel, Dan, their most successful recent videos have been when they've basically had the title formula of blank, but it's Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that is the bucket that you should be focusing on for the next 6 to 12 months. If I'm quite honest, like pick the next big movie that's about to be released, maybe at Christmas time, so you've got a bit of time to prepare. So that would be what, Avatar maybe is the one coming out at Christmas, or whatever is going to be the big release, and start developing that idea right now. Like, why wasn't Batman trailer, but it's in Minecraft? I don't know why you wouldn't just keep the same formula over and over again. Or like Elon Musk Starship, but it's Minecraft. Like, I think that would be the easiest way to start every single idea at this point.
Yeah, I think it's a communication thing for sure. And you communicated these two videos really well. I know you might say, well, I can only do Grand Theft Auto Minecraft stuff, which is not necessarily true. I mean, video to video game, I think helps, like video game to video game, because when you're going from movies to video game, you have to rely on them knowing what the game is and what the movie is. And a lot of YouTube viewers don't watch a lot of movies, or TV shows, like especially the younger crowd. YouTube is their primary source of entertainment. So you do need to pick the biggest releases. I was going to say split screen is what they should be doing a lot more of, especially if they are doing the iconic scenes. You compare the real one to the one that popped into my head. I don't know the name of this video, but I saw the thumbnail for weeks on my recommended feed. It was Oppenheimer, but it was like Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
Toy Story Oppenheimer. You'll recognize it if you saw it. Like, so this Oppenheimer, but it's Toy Story. Look at this thumbnail, like masterclass in thumbnails for this niche right here. Like, putting the character from the movie next to Woody doing the same exact pose. I feel like that is like a good inspiration for what they're trying to do.
Isn't it crazy how in the description, I think it says it took me and my brother, maybe 1 month to make that Oppenheimer Toy Story thing, and you could probably do it now in VO3 in... I was going to say 2 minutes, but it's probably about 700 prompts to get it exactly how you want it to look.
Wow. In 1 month. I lost the hero channel. Okay. So I feel like we already dug into a lot on this channel. Is there anything else we wanted to touch on?
I wouldn't say so. I think that they've certainly got the chops and the skills to... The editing looked cool. I think, we had some questions about it, but like, they've got a skill for transforming something iconic into a Minecraft space, and they've got editing chops. For me, it's just like an idea and a packaging bottleneck. They open up that, and I think they're going to find more people discovering their content. Like Dan, as you say, like the next 4 to 5 videos on game conversions. Like you could have done one on Silksong, which is like the biggest, most anticipated game release this year. That could have been an opportunity. And maybe you've still got time, but you've probably got about a week at this rate.
Jen, anything from you, or should we move on?
They just need to make content.
Yeah. It's difficult. Cinematic gaming content.
Yeah.
Very difficult. That's the first thing I ever did on YouTube was make videos in video games like that, like kind of machinima style. It was fun, but took forever.
But even like commit to like 1 video a month. Like, I mean, we're talking 3 videos in the last like 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, some of your videos are so much shorter, which is probably a lot easier to jump on them. And you went for it with a 12-minute video here, which I think is commendable. But that must have
and it was done really well too. It's probably fun content they enjoy making, but I would just push yourself to find some level of consistency, whatever that looks like for this person. If it's every other month, that's totally fine too, but just some level of channel maintenance. Yeah.
All right. Next channel. Wait, not next channel. Sorry, Rob. I almost forgot.
Thank you.
Button mashing hearts collide. In this corner we take the ride. From 8-bit lands to the galaxy far. Rob's gaming corner is the brightest star.
I hate that.
Looks to me as if
Oh,
Jen
it's so
knows the
good.
lyrics.
I do actually at this point know all of the words.
That's brilliant.
Next time I'll just sing it.
So what we're asking you all to do right now, if you're new to the stream, is share what's been your escapism from YouTube. For a lot of people, it's video gaming, but we realize that some people, probably more sane people than us, like to touch grass or ride bicycles or read books. So do let us know in the chat what you've been doing to disconnect from content creation. Jen, let's go with you first. Have you been...
I haven't played it yet.
I thought for sure.
I was dreading this stream for this reason.
I have been playing it.
Oh
wow!
Yeah. This is
the tables have turned
from left field.
I even bought the physical edition.
I have
good on you,
too, and I am like shocked that it looks like that.
Focus.
Yeah, my hands are dry. Yeah, I'm at like sub layer 700 with 200ish bananas, and I don't know if that's good or not. But
0 bananas.
I'm playing it on co-op with my wife, and we thought it was gonna be kind of boring because there's like a little brother mode where you play as Pauline if you're the second player, and you just I thought all you do is the singing, but no, like she can do this like shout that kind of like throws clumps of dirt, and she can actually like get different materials and temporarily like throw snow or ice or whatever. So it is making the gaming completely trivial. It's hilarious. Like the boss fights are so funny because like there's all these mechanics of the boss rolling around. You got to avoid it and all this stuff. And she's just like, bah, 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 bah. Just dies. And I'm like, okay, all right, next level. So I'm not
I
getting the full
need to
experience, I guess.
start.
What is your assessment then, Dan? Of
Oh,
this?
it's great. I knew it would be great. It's such a
Don't
good
you think it's just
game that Jen is
incredible?
missing out on. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Right, so Jen, since you've not been, what have you been doing instead?
Been reading books.
Okay.
Ugh,
Ah, boo.
Books for pleasure
boo
or
is
books for
right.
You can't say book without saying boo.
Did you just come up with that, Dan? I quite like
I
it.
did. I did.
Oh gosh, just books for fun. But
What
I
have you
feel
been
so
reading?
left out on this game now.
Have you been reading the Donkey Kong Bonanza
I've been
official
reading the
strategy guide?
manual.
I didn't get a manual. Mine did not come with a manual.
Go on, Jen. What book
Darn
have you
it.
been reading?
I've been reading the third of the series that I'm finishing. Spooky books as we're in fall in my mind. I don't know if you guys have jumped into fall yet, but
So this
Of
is
course.
fiction, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I
read as
will
well,
by
but
next
read a lot of
week. I will
non-fiction.
play this game. I will
Okay.
do it.
All right.
I d-
So, as for me, I have now 100%ed.
Oh, wow.
So that is 770 bananas, 696 fossils, and 110 discs. So it is completable.
Ooh.
And I will say probably it is a game of the year. It's weird in the sense, as you say, Dan, like you can just completely ignore most of how the game is supposed to be designed to be beaten.
Yep.
Because you can just smash through everything. And if there is one criticism, it didn't put enough challenges behind, walls that you couldn't just break or get into in some way. But at the same time, it's taken me 55 hours to complete it, even though I didn't find it challenging except for a few bananas. So imagine if it was difficult, you could get frustrated and get stuck on it. But I think that's how Nintendo design games, in the sense that they make it possible to complete it no matter what your skill level is, but they don't have difficulty levels. Like you play it on easy if you just decide to do it this way, or you play it on hard if you want to try and collect everything. And I think Nintendo needs to be credited for that. As for what I've moved on to, like pretty much everybody else in the gaming universe right now, except for Dan, who has similar weird gaming tendencies to his movie tendencies. He's never watched Jurassic Park and he's never played Hollow Knight. So obviously he has no interest in Silk Song. I started it. It is challenging. It is tough. It is frustrating when you're 20 minutes away from a save point and you're dying and you got to try and get everything back, and the bosses are hard. But it is enjoyable as well. And I'm sure many people who are playing it are enjoying the same experience right now.
To your point about the game not being super challenging, like Donkey Kong Bonanza, I went back to play Mario Odyssey because I'm playing Bonanza with my wife, and we were done playing. Like, all right, I'll try to collect some moons that I left behind in Odyssey, and I find it a lot more challenging. Not using any guides or anything, just trying to. I'm like begging Captain Toad for hints. Like, where do I go? And he's like, go here, and I'm there. And
I remember that. For 2 minutes, you'd just be tapping A. Yes, I do want to spend 50 coins on a tip. I don't need to go through this cutscene every time.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and it's a lot more challenging. Where Donkey Kong, you just smash through the terrain. Like, by the way, the bonus levels, you know how like you have to like trail across like a winding path without falling off to kill all the enemies, things like that. No, I just stand there and my wife just takes them out to distance. And then boom, complete. It's extra easy on co-op. I highly recommend it. It's super fun.
Lovely
all
stuff.
Right. Well, we'll move on to a channel. Fine.
Right.
We'll do our jobs. All right. This next one, Rob, you pick this one.
Yeah. Let's introduce ourselves to Archie School, I think it's called. And I think the challenge for this channel is that they had a great start to their channel, Dan. If you scroll down, like tons of outliers here, tens of thousands of views.
Wow.
The problem was this was what seems to be like in a different lifetime when it comes to YouTube. And if you watched any of these older videos, they feel like the archetypal faceless content in that it's very well produced, good voiceover, well researched. But now fast forward to today, and there's just so much more competition around faceless content that they've decided to pivot, as we might suggest, put themselves in front of camera. And right now, it hasn't quite taken off for them. And wow, they've just launched a video 5 minutes ago. So I do hope they're here and watching. So we give them their first view on this new one. Thanks.
What if the skyscrapers of the
Perfect. Okay, now we can leave.
Oh, Dan, come on.
weren't made of steel and concrete, but wood? Not flimsy, splintering wood you'd expect from garden fences or furniture, but an engineered form of timber so strong it can rival concrete, and so sustainable that it's being hailed as one of the best tools we've ever had for building greener cities.
Hold on. I saw someone else someone else got the first like. I'm going to say
1 view and 2 likes. Come on now. Again, YouTube is weird.
hold on. Where is it? I want to show you something.
Yeah.
Come on. Come back to it. This one. I feel like that's the thumbnail. Given the title, this wood is stronger than concrete. And given the thumbnail we currently have, where we barely see the building, I really feel like it should invoke like this impressiveness of they're building a skyscraper out of wood. That's insane. Like, that's really insane. And I would watch this video. Get it? See what I did?
Oh, wow. I got to get one in today.
Derp. Can you just play it for a little longer, Dan?
Yeah.
I just want to check something as well.
And over the last decade, it's been quietly...
Oh, no, I meant from the beginning. But it doesn't matter now. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to see. I thought I saw somewhere that was familiar, but it's going to take forever to get to our point now.
Well,
I'm just satisfying my own curiosity here. I want to know if one of these shots is from UBC in Vancouver.
Well, okay, we'll just stare at it.
Yeah, pause. That looked like that looks. I feel as if I remember that. I think that's UBC. I just used to live there. I'm getting nostalgic about Vancouver. Right. So let's go back to the channel itself then. So yeah, Dan, is there kind of an argument there where they're putting themselves in front of a camera? And maybe they're going a bit too far in it. They want to get themselves into the thumbnail as well, and it's maybe not required.
I mean, the video is just posted, so there is a chance that maybe this is the best packaging they've ever done, and it needs time to cook. But I just looking at the title, I don't see the impressiveness of like what this is until I get to that frame in the video. It's like, several seconds in, and that I feel like sells a video. That video has something to say. That's like, hey, how often do you hear about skyscrapers built out of wood? And so that's kind of where I'm coming from.
But what about the second one then? This building fights climate change, tree tower. I feel as if the thumbnail and the title there are pretty effective and they complement each other quite well. But yet again, the video hasn't really caught any traction.
It's 2 days ago, but I know there's been other videos about this particular building or buildings like it, and I would be looking at those thumbnails too, because there's something about it that just feels underwhelming, even though it's really cool. I don't know how to describe it.
I think that's a poor choice of text for all of their thumbnails. Because I looked at the most recent one and it says stronger than steel, but then the title says stronger than concrete. And I'm like, I thought it was concrete. Then I look at the thumbnail, I'm like, I thought it was steel. So like to me, like that just, sure, it could be both, but that doesn't add credibility to me. And like also like a thumbnail, like I would have like a pile of like janky like 2x4s and then a pile of steel and with like an arrow that says stronger, like something that you're gonna see and you're like, I don't believe that, and then you click on it and understand the video. And then like the tree tower, I mean, that just doesn't make sense. Tree tower, it should say like trees with like an arrow pointing to like the tower. Like I don't think anyone would know like what a tree tower is. So I think they can do like a very obvious job with text to enhance what the actual images are, because these are foreign to people that don't know what they are. So that would be my advice, to just like this simplify it.
Yeah. Did they want us to look at packaging? What was the... Okay, they did. Specifically want us to look at... I'm just making sure if there's other stuff we were ignoring.
So I mean, what else do we kind of suggest here, given that the channel basically was mothballed for 2 years, and now they've come back with, what we probably suggest here is they've come back with a collection of videos to potentially offer binge-worthy content. Like if they enjoy a short history on green architecture, then this building fights climate change seems to like naturally lean into that conversation. Does this creator just need to be patient at this point because it has been so long? So, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by jets flying outside.
Us too. I agree with you. It's only been a week. I mean, 7 days ago from a 2-year break, I think they've already kind of picked a pretty good niche in terms of like a pretty good niche pivot, I would say. It might just literally take some time for stuff to just sit on YouTube and find its place. Before the stream started, I was showing both of you a video that I posted that for me was kind of a pivot, and it took about a week, and then suddenly it started picking up some new viewers. And it's not like a huge video for me or by any means, but when I first posted it, I'm like, oh, I really thought this would work. And then later on, it started to. So, I mean, this channel could be just like a couple days away from the algorithm kind of finding some folks for it, or maybe they do have a bit of a packaging conundrum on their hands. I think it could be both. I think the packaging is doing an okay job of explaining what they're going to talk about, but I think it could be better. I think they could be choosing better images. I think they could be, like Jen, you pointed out, I didn't even catch that, steel and concrete competing with each other in the title and thumbnail.
Also, like the last thumbnail is giving real estate.
It is.
I get that.
That one's also giving real estate.
Yeah.
Like that's a typical thumbnail.
It does look like you're trying to sell me a timeshare.
Also, now I'm just realizing the specific niche now that they've leaned into, which seems to be sustainable architecture.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as if that's perhaps a dry way of describing it. So it may be interesting to aficionados, but at the same time, I feel as if there have been probably some of those larger documentary channels that have covered this type of stuff and packaged it in a really broad, accessible way that the creator may want to do a bit of research on to find out how I may want to just repackage this. Like this building fights climate change, tree towers. I'm wondering how that you would re-engineer that packaging to make it more appealing to a broader audience.
I think it would be how it fights climate change. Like I think how is the answer.
Like could it be as broad as this building could save the world? Like you pitch it as that, perhaps, and that creates the intrigue.
Are we all going to be living in a tree tower with branches coming into our living rooms?
Wait, that would be so cute.
I have that question. Like, could this be a model for what all buildings in the future look like? And is that, are you in 10 years time, are you going to be living in a place like this? I don't know. And what would be really cool too, is if this YouTuber was the person that takes it a step further and finds somebody to talk to who lives in a place like this, and puts them in a video.
I could see them getting to that point for sure. Especially with like a focus on the channel like this, I think it could open a lot of doors for them.
Maybe
and I assume it's potentially part of their career of some kind. I don't know, but.
Oh, Dan's gone now. I was going to ask him to scroll down. Dan, can you scroll down the screen? And then,
Dan!
I'm dealing with that stuff.
The one final thought I had. Keep going. All right. Are you good, Dan? I'm just wondering, because these are such outliers right at the very bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
These ones here with tens of thousands of views. I'm wondering if they're still bringing in views today, which could be impacting and influencing what they're trying to make today. That was my final thought there. And also the video length of these tends to be quite short as well, like a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Whereas if you go to the most recent ones, I can hear them right now.
Yeah,
they're much longer. So maybe there's something to think about there.
I will say that classic question we get sometimes is, should I put stuff on a different channel because my old videos, blah, 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 blah. Because they're still about architecture, I don't I would not like to see you do that because it's just, this is such a cool little legacy you have here. But if you had done that, I also don't think it would have been like a bad thing either. I don't know how the rest of us feel about this, but I just feel like they're still about architecture, just different. If you're interested in who these folks
I
are,
wonder
why
if
wouldn't you do that?
there's some kind of tie from what they were doing to what they're doing now. Like, are there architects that led the way towards this change? Are there, I don't know, kind of history pieces like that that inspire change? Something to tie like what they were doing into this current content, or even current. I mean, current architects might be a little bit more niche, but I don't know that space on YouTube. So
Yeah.
that could be something that's interesting. I don't know. That's definitely for this creator that would know way more information, but
This is cool though. I wish they would have sent this channel in like 2 weeks from now, because I really want to see where these videos go after some more time. And
I agree.
if our suggestions have been helpful, there's no reason you can't try some of these thumbnail ideas, for example, in like an A/B test, and stick with what you have, and then throw one of ours in, see what you think. That one from that freeze frame from this video that just looks like a wooden skyscraper is still what I contend would be like a better pitch for this title. But yeah, it's just about communication. At the end of the day, that's what thumbnails are supposed to be. Thumbnails and titles are just communicating to the audience what the heck the video is about, and that should be your number one concern. Do people understand it? This is the first interaction they have with your content. They may not even click on it, but if they see it, like, treat it like a social post. Like, if they just read the title and thumbnail and continue scrolling, did they at least understand what they decided to skip? All right. We have 2 things to do before we get back to channel reviews. First and foremost, we should probably get the memes going. So, Rob,
all right,
do the honors.
Yes. Sue, bear with me one moment.
Let's do a screenshot first, because I think we can meme me with my cat, but she's going to leave.
All right,
soon.
okay.
So I should
do it, Dan. Do it.
Okay. Let me get full screen here.
So
take a screenshot of
first
this.
Cats.
That's for them to decide. All right, 1 sec.
This is bound to go well. All right, so here's your Bond villain. Screenshot that. Meme away.
They're so
look
cute.
at that. Oh, that was a perfect shot right there.
Oh.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Oh, this makes me want a cat.
Oh,
and what's your cat called today, Dad? Dan, Catty McCatness?
Fur nose.
Fur nose. All right.
My nose now.
So, yes, there is a Discord group that's called Memes of the Week, completely free to find it, join it, and start memeing away those images. I'm sure our senior vidIQ overlord will have put some of those pictures in there now. And this is just like a taster of what said memes look like from 1 week to the next. This is what happened last week. And if I remember rightly, the one about going outside and touching grass with your Switch 2 or whatever it was the winner. So like the weirder and the more, I guess, lore heavy, the better. I think what I'll try and emphasize is try and make your memes digestible in 3 seconds or less, because sometimes we get ones with just tons of text and we have no patience to read them. And it
Yeah.
means that when I do memes of a week, I just have to ditch them because I'd have to have that one on the video for like 20 seconds and it just wouldn't be practical. There you go.
There you
Memes of the week.
go. So the other thing we need to do as you get your memes ready and before we go back to channels is we have a whole bunch of super chats. And I want
do. Yeah.
Ooh.
So Smoke Shop, thanks for the reminder. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's
Welcome.
okay. Thanks for being a member for 3 months. Appreciate you. Jeep Psychology says, what is your opinion on promoting your channel at live events, talking to people in person, being a trail guide, providing mechanical support events, doing live event coverage?
Why not?
Yeah, you probably don't do those too often. I mean, if people are interested, especially if the event is about Jeeps for Jeep enthusiasts.
Yeah. It's just like networking.
You're going to find like-minded people who, like, I guess, ironically, are your target audience just in real life. I mean, don't expect like a huge influx of viewers because of a live event unless there is a scarcity to that live event that a lot of people know about and would be interested in from your community. For example, like we might go to Vid Summit and VidCon, but when you think about it, most people aren't really actually interested in that event itself. They're not. Tons of people are going to flood to watch our content because we've been to something like that. But if it's something like the Oscars or Coachella or like the definitive thing that everybody knows about within your sphere of influence, then it might be worth covering because, as I say, there's that exclusivity, that scarcity that you have that your audience don't have access to.
Mm-hmm. Koifish Gaming with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much.
Ooh.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank
He
you.
changed his profile picture there.
It looks like it.
That's a face reveal, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
Nice.
that's been like that.
No, I think it was something else before. I think it's behind him. He just put himself over his old
Yeah.
logo.
Some little Nez zappers there. Cool.
Dominic Hamill.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super or the 15
Hello.
month rather. Hello.
And
thank you.
hello.
To you. And then also a super chat here
Thanks.
for your hard work, Rob. Dan, and Dan.
Hard work.
We don't get that.
Yeah, and neither do we work hard.
Here's another do what you like. Okay, we're starting to get enough now to where
come
one
on.
of us can afford some coffee here soon.
Dominic's turning into a bit of a derp here. Stop sending us money.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Ooh,
thank you for
again.
Thank you for the supers. Appreciate you. You don't have to do that. Alex Zhao, 41,000 less subs than 100 views since 2023. What? I don't get it. Wait, they said it again. 41,000 subs less than 100 views, but I still don't get it. But thank you for the super.
They have, I don't know, 40. They have 41,000 subs.
Sorry,
and getting less than 100 views.
We've lost something in translation there, I think, unfortunately.
Film Form Studio says some of my bigger videos don't show in restricted mode. They're no different to the videos that aren't restricted. Is there anything creators can do? You
can type out a shrug emoji.
Yeah, you could try to see if you have a YouTube help link somewhere and ask them about it, but like, no?
Here's a question: do you think it's actually impacting the views on the video? Because a lot of people are now, I think, discovering restricted mode for the first time because it's been mentioned in the YouTube universe at the moment, but it has existed for a long time. I'm not going to say that nothing's changed because it feels like the new age verification checks are kind of maybe pushing some viewers towards being in a restricted mode. That seems to be the suspicion at this point. But what I would say is your video probably has been in a restricted mode state for a long time. unless all of a sudden it's changed and you're able to prove that. But I don't think you really can, because again, I think we asked this a long time ago that this data should be included in the YouTube studio. So at least you know if something's being restricted, so that you could either challenge it if you think it's wrong, or you could at least understand what your typical audience is on YouTube.
Do we have like a definition of what qualifies restricted content? Like, do we have a black and white answer for that? Because I don't know. I don't know it. I don't know.
I think it is described on a YouTube help page somewhere. I was actually making a video about this earlier about how to turn it on and off. It says something along the lines of content that YouTube determines is for a mature audience. I think that's how they defined it.
Yeah. How does restrict mode work? Primarily, our automated system checks signals like the video's metadata, title, and the language used in the video. Some videos are not available in restricted mode because human reviewers applied age restriction. We understand that our automated system sometimes makes mistakes when it assesses a video available in restricted mode. We're always looking to improve our automated systems with no link or any way to like, okay, hey, I found a mistake.
But with the new, like the changes in the language, like lightening up on the language that you can use, like that feels like it shouldn't qualify content.
Yeah, well, as we just saw, like apparently YouTube thinks that people who are passing away on live streams is acceptable content, not restricted. So it's a bit of a mess. Feels like I'm walking on eggshells and don't want to give any definitive answers about it at the moment.
The link is too long. I tried to put it in a chat message and it split it between two chat messages. There is a form at the bottom of this page. So you can go to the page about your YouTube content and restricted mode and scroll to the bottom, and you can actually submit a video. I didn't give credit here. So, you know, it warns you about what it is and make sure that you're being honest, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that is there for you. So I tried to link it. If you literally Google the words your YouTube content and restricted mode with the ampersand instead of the word and, that you can find it. I just typed in YouTube help restricted mode, and I had to look through a few different results, but I found that. So there you go. I didn't know you could do that. So let's all do that if our videos feel like they're unjustly in.
Let's see what happens. Everybody report back.
Should we all submit this one video from Film Form Studios?
E2 Druve, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly at all. Thank you for the super. And then Leo gave us a super chat that simply says super chat.
Thanks.
Nice.
Just to be clear, this is a super chat.
Yes, thank you, everybody. I would recommend probably not giving us any more because we may not have time to get to them. So just a fair warning. All right. And we all learned something there. That was cool. Let's move on to the last pre-selected channel now before we get into random selections. And that's going to be Alex Sinor. I don't know. Alex. We're going to say Alex. They want to establish themselves as a key person of influence in the language learning space. And their biggest obstacle, I just started. I posted a few videos last year, but since July, I've started posting regularly. But it's been long. I only have 10 videos so far. All right. And what part of your channel you want to focus on? Do you think I just need to be patient and keep making videos, or do you see something that is fundamentally wrong?
Okay.
All right.
Good questions. First of all,
let's have a look.
First of all, to have an outlier video with 12,000 views in a month from a month ago, that's not bad at all. You're already starting to hit really interesting parts of the audience.
So this isn't a conventional style of teaching a language, is it? There's something kind of nuanced here, which is interesting. They're trying to differentiate versus the insane competition. Because I was going to immediately say, yeah, you probably need to be patient because the competition for this is already going to be fierce. But this is a little different, which is cool.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of language learning channels that are literally just designed like courses, and the thumbnails are very like templated, and it's like, okay, we're going to learn the alphabet. But you know, it's just literally teaching you the intricacies of the language via YouTube. And you're kind of taking, I would say, like the YouTube tips approach.
So just to be clear, can you scroll to the top? Is this about learning a particular language? In this case, it would be Chinese or Mandarin, or just the learning of languages? Okay, so
I think just languages.
So it feels like to me that they've got a bucket there of how I read a novel in Chinese. Surely you could do that for different languages, in Spanish, in French. You could go through a litany of different languages there as a regular bucket to revisit. And I like the idea of the title and structure, which is how I was able to do something that sounds really difficult, but I'll also be able to teach you how to do it as well, in parentheses. I feel as if that strategy could work. They've tried it here as well. Why I'm not fluent yet and how I plan to change it. I'm just wondering if maybe that needs to be more viewer-centric, like why you're not fluent yet, but here's the plan to fix it.
Change it.
Yeah.
I think timing is missing here too. How I learned French. Like, to me, I look at that and I'm like, okay, good for you. But if you're like how I learned French in 30 days, then I'm like, well, I have a vacation plan. This is intriguing to me now. Like, that is like, there needs to be more again for the viewer there, in my opinion.
They haven't quite figured out their thumbnail branding yet. I think the font and text is fine, but if you look at consistency is key, it feels more artistic and shot in a certain way versus these other ones which feel a bit more like functional and clinical and just I'm in my recording space. The consistency is key one gives me like minimalism vibes, and it's going to be kind of arty and so on. And I don't know if that is the case. I'm going to
be motivated and inspired after I watch this.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're talking about a channel that says that they're just 10 to 15 videos in. So I don't want to criticize them too much. But just their experimentation is leading to a little bit of lack of consistency from one thumbnail to the next. But I'm sure they'll establish that soon.
Yeah. I'm seeing some interesting things here. So like these two videos that are doing really well for them from like a month ago have to me the most approachable titles and thumbnails as like a viewer trying to understand what the content is. How I Learn Languages Faster with audiobooks. Like a lot of people probably listen to audiobooks. It's an approachable format. And then if you're trying to say not only can you enjoy audiobooks, but they can also help you learn a new language, there's like this appeal to it where I'm like, oh, I want to learn the language and I didn't realize I have a subscription to Audible. I didn't realize I could like do that with this. That's kind of interesting. Let me watch and see what this person has to say. And then with how I read a novel in Chinese, that's also just like, like Rob said, that's a difficult thing to do. And you are making a promise that you can at least guide people in some way to doing that for themselves. But the other videos feel a little more broad. How I Learned French. Like, but you didn't say you didn't give us any way you did that. Like, did you learn French in a unique way that could make it feel more approachable? How I learned French using audiobooks, or, I watched a language learning video once where someone watched Spider-Man, the animated one. What's it called? Pretty recent, big animated movie.
Yes,
Spider-Man.
Someone's going to help us out in the chat.
Well, it was that newer big Spider-Man animated film. They're working on a third one right now in the series. They watched it like 50 times and they credited that as like helping them learn a language. Now, when you watch the video, there was a lot more to it than that, but Into the Spider-Verse. Thank you. That is basically what they were claiming. They watched Into the Spider-Verse 50 times and they were doing it to learn a language. And they talk about why they chose that particular movie. They talked about how movies, especially animated ones, are easier to watch because it's just like the characters' mouths are moving in a different way than like humans. So you can have them dubbed and still be enjoyable. They talked about how the language in those movies tends to be a little bit lower in terms of like grade level because it's for a younger audience. So there's all kinds of really cool things in there. This could just be a video idea for you to try, like if you are a language teaching channel. But that video seemed so approachable and so fun. And you have some of these here. And I think if you can keep leaning into those, like making language learning fun and approachable, because sometimes it does feel like you're trying to go for inspiration, which is fine. But if more hits like this, I think that would be like really cool to see.
If you look at the second video, why I'm not fluent yet and how I plan to change it. If you just saw that thumbnail on a homepage, you wouldn't know what it's being fluent in.
Yeah.
A language, or in this case, contemplation. I want to be more fluent in my contemplation poses from the thumbnail. So there might be something there to think about just in terms of new viewers and visitors to your content. And I thought we'd finish off by looking at the most recent video. Why adults can learn languages like children. I thought that we adults had a real difficulty doing that.
It should be how.
So yeah, it should be maybe at least how, or something that kind of phrases it in a way of you can learn languages like a child if you do this. So again, just like a bit of mismessaging on the packaging. But I'd love to watch the first 20 seconds on this just to find out what their filming chops are like.
Many people believe that you can only really become fluent in a language as a child, because kids are like sponges. They absorb everything effortlessly, while as an adult, you can learn basic communication in a second language, but you'll always have a strong accent and never really sound as fluent as a native speaker. But is that actually true? Well, in this video, I want to compare the research behind this to my own experience. I want to look at how children learn differently from adults, and so see whether age really plays a role in becoming fluent.
It really does feel like the title should say how.
Yeah.
Like based on that hook. I was wondering if the hook would make me change my mind on that, but it did not.
What do we think to this intro?
Strong.
I think it's a pretty solid intro.
My one suggestion would be, it feels like a bit of an over-reliance on generic B-roll of just, I'll stick something here that kind of shows study or like somebody talking on a podcast, and it tended to linger a bit too long. I'm thinking maybe more just some simple text B-roll to reinforce the things that they're saying might be more useful. But again, creator and the very first steps onto YouTube, that might be difficult to do. But I'm saying that because I've found myself doing that sometimes, where I just stick B-roll in for B-roll's sake, and it doesn't actually add anything to the context. So there's something else maybe to think about there.
So, I think we covered this one.
I believe so.
Yeah, they're
All
doing great.
Yeah.
Thank you for sending us your channels. We're going to start doing random selections now. And
does that mean
the what?
No, it means we're efficient and boring.
Yes, 162 channels to go through. Probably overload the poor claw. It would overheat and complain and break
Oh
under
yeah,
the weight of all these channels. But my little tool
The weight
here,
of the pressure.
106. That was so fast and efficient. So we're looking at
it's Banana 106.
Brom Gaming 999. Their biggest obstacle is no views. They want us to focus on the quality of their content, and their goal is to be a better gamer and show everyone else how to do that as well.
Oh, has it worked then? Me adding the thing where do not answer with making more money. People are not
So
typing
far.
that in anymore. Yeah, so far.
Yeah, so far.
So this is a gaming channel, right, Dan? This is intentionally a gaming channel. Okay.
I felt like we didn't do that many gaming channels last week.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We're starting with a gaming channel. They have 74 subscribers, 102 or 42 videos, and let's see, 2 days ago, 4 weeks ago, a month ago. I think for a gaming channel already, I'm going to say the cadence of uploads here is pretty not a lot.
You don't often talk about this as well, Dan.
I don't. I mean, it's okay. I think if you're going for once a week, that's probably pretty good. Healthy cadence. But 4 weeks and then 2 days. Now we're looking at my channel. I mean, like I could tell you firsthand that when you're not posting as much on a gaming channel, it can slow you down quite a bit. But I always also advocate for doing what you can. It's hard to know what any of these videos are. Now, part of it does feel like
are they all PUBG or what is BGMI? Is that a game or something else?
Are we doing multiple languages here?
That's what I was wondering, because I keep seeing parts of it where I'm like, wait, what? And like here.
And then the second most recent upload is also
I think it's Battlegrounds Mobile India. I think that's what the abbreviation there is there.
Yeah.
Which does mean that, yes, there are like multiple languages used in India and they kind of just switch back and forth seamlessly. So I don't want to call them out too much on the, I mean, they probably should have a consistency of language in the titles from one video to the next.
Mm-hmm.
That's
India
what
channel?
my suggestion would be, is just commit to one language for packaging, maybe.
It's the same on throughout, isn't it? So language, so titles stick to one language, thumbnails stick to one font, but let's pick a font that isn't quite as
Love their font
as all of
creativity.
these.
I think they've used a different font on every single thumbnail so far.
It's really difficult to,
Your eyes are drawn to the text, and the text is tricky to read.
Yeah. We'll look at this one maybe, but
all right.
The reason I think I wouldn't click on this video if it showed up is because it just says move out of the way, and I don't get any sense of something being in the way in the thumbnail. It's 14
the fire
minutes
engine
long.
there, Dan. Got to move out.
Oh,
of the way,
okay. Sorry that I missed the tiny little fire engine.
It needs to put out a fire.
So it's not communicating well what the heck the video is, and it's 14 minutes. It feels like it should be a quick little compilation of, people getting shot or something, but so we're seeing, I guess what we're hearing is the folks who are just in voice chat with each other,
Yeah.
kind of hanging out. I would probably be doing a proper introduction. What are you doing today? All that stuff. So far the title is literally just move out of the way, and it looks like we're just entering a standard game right now. Like there's no particular premise. It's just kind of like, oh, hopefully I can win.
It's let's play a game, press record. It keeps jumping.
It is jumping.
Just cut to this. I'm lost by what this is.
Is the rest of the audio continuing to not be in English? That makes
Yeah, it's not in English.
That makes me change the way I think about their packaging then. If none of the video is going to be in English, why are we using English titles and thumbnails?
I know this is a common thing.
I don't know.
With channels that publish from India.
Yeah, I think it's just a cultural thing we don't quite always follow and understand.
Okay.
Yeah. But I still feel like the communication of if you are using English, and I can read what this is saying, it's still just not telling me what I'm going to get. And I think what you should be doing is going into every recording session. This is just for everybody. Go into your recording session knowing what your goal is. Even if you're, again, I always say this, even if you're not going to meet the goal, it's good to know what you're trying to do. And by the end of it, if you don't make it, it was probably a fun journey along the way. And you can be like, oh, hopefully we get him next time. And I think that'll make your content more compelling if you force yourself to consider like the pitch of the whole video. Like what am I trying to show people? Why am I recording this? Why am I putting this out there?
From a new view perspective, looking at pretty much all of these thumbnails and titles, I could not tell you what any of these videos are about in terms of its context. I know now that it's about a video game, but these all seem to be cryptic phrases from an event that happens during their session. And it's just not enough for me to grasp any intrigue or curiosity to want to click into them.
Mm-hmm. So with that channel out of the way, thank you for submitting. Good luck. Vicky, are the memes sanitized? Can we show the memes? Memes are fine.
I'm
okay.
excited for these memes.
Memes are fire.
Oh, fire. Okay. All right.
Even
Does
better.
That mean good or okay? Let's jump over to the Discord channel.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the images of the cat. Me.
I want to print that one with Dan and put on my wall.
Yeah, that just wins by itself. I think, Dan, you've won memes of the week this week.
Dan,
Sweet.
you just win.
Okay, me flexing my first few regular viewers, my family.
Nice.
Completely misunderstood. Grow a cat weasel beard.
Totally.
My laptop's getting ready to crash. Me peacefully editing. It's pretty good. Creator begging everyone to smash the subscribe button. Me who just came here from the video.
That's a good one too.
When you submit your channel review every Tuesday and slowly realize you're unlocking your village and your film and origin story. Village.
Nice.
People watch me for my
People
people watch for me, but is my name on the play button? No.
Oh, the cat.
I see, yeah.
Okay.
It clicked.
I expect you to meme Mr. Bond.
Simple but good.
Yep.
All
Me
right, here's the long
uploading
ones.
a banger video that's going to hit 1 million plus views. Me one day after later checking the analytics. YouTube knowing that I only have 12 subs and gives me 2 views. POV when my short is spiking. 5 minutes later, me when my short flatlines. Yeah. This is my emotional support cat. As you can see, she's doing a fantastic job.
Yes. Well played. Well played. Although the cat's head needed to be a lot smaller.
No, not at all. It's great.
Oh my
Subscribe or
god.
the cat gets eaten.
Oh, come on now.
Okay,
That's not safe for work.
new channel banner. When the online lobby says my headset sucks, me lobby. Okay.
That's the one. There we go.
Menno, when you haven't eaten all day and Uber Eats driver is late. They're eating the cats.
That just clicked. Whoa, go back down. Wait, go back. All right.
Every Tuesday after not getting picked. Okay. I expect you to meme Mr. Bond. We've got that one already.
Come on.
Dan and the cat coming this winter.
I'm not screenwriting that.
All right. Which one?
You know my opinion of cats.
Is it this one?
No,
Or-
you got to pick, Dan.
well, I don't know what to pick. What would Jen? Which one do you like?
I thought the one with YouTube giving you 2 views and when you switch the heads were hilarious.
This one really did get me.
That one was
yeah.
funny.
And then
Just
the
perfect
switching of the
start to
heads
be
was
YouTube.
really good.
that was class.
That
That
was
I
so
do
funny.
feel like haven't we seen
Tiny
film
head
forms-
Dan
yeah,
strikes
yeah, I
back.
think we've audited the channel before, yeah. And just your smile there, Dan, is just like it's picture perfect. But we've definitely looked at this channel before, I think.
I'm just popping it in the other screen real quick to make sure.
Right.
I don't know. Okay, I'll
right.
show y'all in a
Bring it
minute. And I think also I'm gonna be greedy and take this one.
You're going to audit 2 channels now. 2 meme winners.
Perhaps. Maybe a bit faster than normal. Oh, they do shorts. Okay. You've answered super chats. See, the super chats will get you. All right, so let's start
Yeah,
down
maybe
with
that's it.
Filmform Studios, which is this screen here.
I mean, surely we have to turn on restricted mode now to find out which one.
Yeah, I'm kind of
would be.
curious. Okay, wow, you're getting good views. Let's see. So restricted mode on. We lost a recent one.
4, 9, 12, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, and then restricted mode off.
Yeah.
So this is peak. So this is the one that went away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we check to see if there's a bunch of swear words in it?
No, we're not going to watch it for 11
Do we
minutes. I'm
see
trying to find out.
why it's restricted?
Let's get back on topic then.
Wait, but they
we-
have a 3.4 times outlier. Why do they care?
Well, we did kind of draw everyone's attention to it. But yeah, it's doing well, although they do have some other even larger hits.
these thumbnails, I'm trying to find the right way to describe them because they are so bright and so colorful and, dare I say it, so busy. But the topography of them, or however you want to describe it, they just, I know what to look at on the thumbnail. And it's just like the power of a font. It's so big and bold and bright and readable. And yet I don't find the font too overpowering. I think Megaforce is bad, but then I'm also drawn to the character, and then the background's really colorful. It's just
Sounds like he's sipping wine.
really, really good work here, thumbnail wise. Can't fault them. And so, is this essentially a Power Rangers? Oh no, Power Rangers and Spider-Man.
Huh.
Oh, and Ben 10 as well. Although that video didn't perform that well. I don't know. Is it Spider-Man? Scroll up. Am I getting confused here?
Spider-Man actually has 2 new suits.
Oh, right. So there are some Spider-Man
Yeah.
videos.
Power
But
Rangers in Fortnite.
yeah, so scroll up. So that Spider-Man did nothing compared to what's around it. And then that one middle row on the right, Carmen, is that Spider-Man or is that Power Rangers? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this IP. Well, I know what Power Rangers is, but like,
And then Lunatics Unleashed is a weird show. So that's, again, not performed that well. I think essentially they have this topic that they can go back to all of the time and the videos perform really well. But they can also use this kind of really distinctive branding to say, hey, look, I'm going to talk about this thing as well. And let's see if you'll follow me along for a ride. Doesn't always work. But I think they're in a healthy place. What's the kind of channel size at this point?
28.8, 700.
Yeah. So the most of their subscribers are locked into presumably the Power Rangers content, which is fine. Great. And I applaud them for it. They seem to be experimenting at the right length, like balance as well. Like for every 2 or 3 videos I'll make that my audience wants to watch and know they will watch, I'm going to try something else just to see if I can create a new content bucket. So I think experimentation wise, the spot on. Well, we don't know what the want us to sort of look at specifically, do we?
I guess we do not. Should we just watch the one with all the testing in it and see?
Yeah.
Sure that Kamen Rider Zets surprised everyone. There was so much talk about it being simulcast and how the suit looked and the belt not actually being a belt, and it just felt like you couldn't escape the negativity until yesterday when episode 1 aired, and it feels like a switch has just been flicked. You've probably already seen Christian's video, you've probably seen Marcus's video, you've probably seen Thomas's video, but ignore all of them, because this video is going to be 100% different in every way.
Antagonizing your competition. Love it.
Shows that it's really deep into the community though, with everyone else.
Yeah.
Lovely Welsh accent there as well.
Should we pause it, mute it, and so yeah, it seems like your typical like review of a show, like a big launch comes out, everyone's excited about it, and you're just going to recap it with them. This is kind of like the fun part of the TV viewing experience. Like for me, it was Severance. When I finished watching episode of Severance, I'd go to my favorite recap person and I'd have them break down the episode even more. And I felt like I had a pretty good grasp of what was going on in Severance, and they'd always show me something that I missed, you know, and then he'd speculate on where story threads might be going. And it's just part of my TV viewing experience. And I can see the community around this being like really excited to just kind of be a part of that all the time. The camera presence is good.
Great. Yeah. I think they're great.
Good. Yeah. Sound quality is good.
I wish I knew what they were struggling with, because it doesn't really appear from the outside like much.
Are they doing shorts? Yes, they are. They're performing pretty well. Are they doing live streams?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe once a month.
A little bit.
So this channel just seems to have it absolutely nailed down at this point.
Are they doing horizontal or vertical lives?
Oh, good question. Looks like horizontal.
Yeah.
I wonder if you ever do watch-alongs. Now, you wouldn't put the content that you're watching on screen, but everyone basically start watching it at the same exact time, and you'd react to it, you know, in real time. That could be something to think about.
Wow, there's a National Power Rangers Day.
Didn't know that.
That's what it said in the description.
So yeah,
hang on, Dan. Let's Google this. Can you just Google National Power Rangers Day? I want to see what Google comes up with.
well, okay, hold on. Let me make sure I do that in the tab here.
No, I want you to do it live.
Let's see. I don't know. It says August 28th, 2026.
That sounds right.
It's a blog. I don't want to put anything on screen.
Yeah. All right.
But okay. Yeah.
And so this is just like a really solid channel, and they seem to be doing all of the fundamentals right. I can't. I mean, I wouldn't want to suggest any big changes that would disrupt the momentum that I think they're building here. I just hope that your continued experiments find you another bucket of culture that you can tap into and to continue the channel going. Because I just wonder how much meat there is to the Power Rangers bone at this point, given how old it is.
But considering how many videos there are, it does feel like a larger universe and fandom than I had.
700 videos, yeah. It's
yeah.
Impressive stuff. I think the thumbnails are phenomenal. Excellent work. And very templatable as well.
Oh, wow. Their biggest video is only from 3 months ago.
Wow.
Jeez.
And
2 months,
to be
4
fair,
months, 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
To be fair, that 350,000 views doesn't seem that much, really, for a channel with tens of thousands of subscribers. Like they're growing consistently with every video they make. They're not having just 1 or 2 viral moments that are carrying the channel.
Mm-hmm.
So healthy stuff. Well done.
Yeah. Congratulations. Thanks for your meme. And then the other meme winner, Zeaton. They're doing shorts.
All right.
And that's pretty much it. Most popular one has 888,000 views.
Oh, wow.
Roblox. Yeah.
And then,
Some form of Roblox.
Looks like it. I don't know what this is, but the other one looked like Roblox. Let's just look at the latest one.
All right.
Okay, we can't play the music. Looks like it's pretty heavily edited, though, with like different music and sounds. And I just don't know what's going on.
No idea.
I was waiting to see if you guys knew what was going on.
Not a clue. No, I'm just gonna go and leave it there.
They posted an hour ago. So yeah, I guess it's hard to get context for what's going on. Then again, like the one before it,
they all look like that. I mean, it's working.
Yeah, stuff is being spat out of a conveyor of some kind. Different characters with values.
Huh.
Cool.
I mean, obviously other people know what this is and they like it. So good for them.
That's what YouTube's all about, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're consistently doing this same style video. It's performing every single time.
How frequently are they posting, Dan? Like if we go to the 4th video.
These aren't even 24 hours apart. And then this one's a day ago.
Okay, so maybe they're posting 3 or 4 shorts a day. There's nothing wrong with that. If your audience can consume all of that content, and I'm guessing it's probably a younger demographic who's on YouTube quite a lot each day, perfectly fine. What I was curious about is each short seems to be capping out at around about 30,000 views. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. 28, 38. Yeah.
So if you're getting 30,000 views per short and they're doing 3 or 4 a day, that's about 100,000 views a day, shorts wise. So yeah, that would get them monetized, wouldn't it? That would get them 10 million shorts views in 90 days.
Do those particular shorts views matter if it's not engaged? Because it'd be like half that. If
that's a fair point. Yes. So maybe not. Well, let's go to the channel analytics. How many total views have we got? So they've only 35 videos as well. 1.8 million.
Pretty recent for them.
Wow. So the short content steal a brain rot. I don't even know what that means.
We're not in the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't posted a lot. But this is a pretty strong start for a Roblox channel. I kind of feel like, or whatever this is, I kind of feel like you can only go up from here.
Just there's one outlier there with nearly 1 million views, but it feels like it's very closely copying the format before and after. So I mean, that I guess that looks a little different in terms of how it's displayed. Like they're not just all being spat out of a room; they're actually going around and doing stuff.
Yeah, things are happening now.
Things are happening.
It's cool that you can do that consistently and keep getting the same kind of viewership over and over. But what if you did more stuff like this, whatever this is? What if you did more of it, like just setting traps, or just there feels like there's some intrigue in here. Wow, it's already on another upward swing right now. Like, if you could combine the slot machine looking videos, like what we saw up here, with more like risky videos where you're doing stuff in the game, I think you'll find that you'll have more hits. You'll have some misses too, but ultimately that's what you want. Like you have a consistent format that's working in shorts pretty well. Now let's start adding some more in there. All right. So those were memes, and wow, that kind of brought us right up to it. Let's look at one non-gaming channel, because now I feel like the gaming channels have gotten some love here today. 242.
So efficient.
Neo Vibe Studio. They said they create content that sparks inspiration, uplifts spirits, and motivates everyone to chase their dreams fearlessly. So motivational content. My biggest obstacle is reaching more people who connect with my content while keeping meaningful and optimizing for better discovery. They want more reviews. And then focus on improving my content's creativity, storytelling, engagement, so viewers can connect deeply and become loyal subscribers. So they want us to look at the videos.
My skepticism and cynicism tells me this is an AI channel.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm feeling that too. Okay, so before we even click on a video, I feel like that's playing out personally. Motivational content in general is difficult to kind of like rank for, because so many people kind of make stuff like this all the time, and they're just, now with AI, the reason we kind of like clue into that so quickly is because we know it can be put on the platform really fast. And so you have to raise the bar for yourself. If you're coming here to vidIQ, we understand that you are trying to raise the bar for yourself. So all of our advice right now that we're about to get into is coming from that perspective. Just putting that out there. Should we look at one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if the key to personal growth lies in ancient wisdom?
So we have the AI voice. We have stock images, potentially not like AI generated, just unlicensed stock images as the actual video content.
Ancient texts.
What's in the top right hand corner as well? Is that an unlicensed version of in video maybe?
It's
like
probably the editing software. Yeah.
Transform our lives today. Imagine discovering guidance that has stood the test of time. Let's explore how these timeless lessons can inspire.
The reason I don't like the AI voice, like I always just kind of dog on it instantly, but just to be like really like fair for a minute, the reason I don't like this, especially this particular voice, is there's no inflection at all. It is speaking at such a flat level, and it's hard to hear the words that it's saying because I'm so distracted by how like bored it sounds. If you want to motivate me, I need to hear it in your voice. I need to see you. I need to be like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna get my stuff together. This is great. Yeah, I'm feeling pumped.
We need to pump it up.
Yeah, I'm not feeling pumped right now. I'm feeling like just distracted is the best word I can use. I also think that when we talk about barrier to entry, the bar is very low. Like, you're using unlicensed stock images. You haven't potentially paid for your video editing software. There's been no like investment to set you apart from anybody else in this space right now.
Yeah, I think that's where you can pretty much define this. It's cool and it's fine to use AI content or stock footage, etc., but there has to be this element of strong transformation so that you are different to other creators who are exploring this same space. And it's one of those things where I feel as if there's a trust element. Like you want to trust that the medical advice is correct. You want to trust that the financial advice is correct. You want to trust that I'm putting my trust and my faith in these messages of aspiration, and I just don't feel that being conveyed from the content to the viewer. And I guess it goes back to, you know, when we look at the form, we go back to the form, Dan. You know, when I said my cynicism tells me that this may be an AI channel, it's because of this kind of what felt like a kind of a broad stock generic goal. I create content that sparks inspiration, uplifts spirits, and motivates everybody. Well, often we say if you're trying to reach everybody, then ultimately you're not reaching anybody specifically. And so maybe there needs to be this exercise in building up an ideal viewer that might be somebody who's kind of feeling lost in themselves and are looking for a new message or a new faith in a world. And these are the reasons why they're struggling with this. And what if they don't have this new confidence and faith? What are the consequences for it? I feel as if that is kind of important to implement into a channel like this.
Yeah. If you're not going to be on camera, it's fine. I just think there needs to be some form of human experience invested into this channel in order to kind of earn that trust with folks.
Just sort by most popular, because they do have they're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm just wondering if I've gotten out. No outliers there. What about shorts? A bit more success there.
Yeah, that's a different type of video, it seems.
Right, yeah. This looks like different content to me.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think there's a lot here to kind of work on. It's just really, regardless of how you feel about some of the tools this creator is using, it really is just you are giving yourself not a lot of advantages right now. There's just this type of content is so easy to mass produce. And that is why people are talking about this so much on YouTube, because people are seeing how mass produced content is all over the platform. And so you fall into that category and then suddenly you're asking us how to grow. And it's like, well, you haven't done enough to like rise above that. And that's what everyone has to do. The bar of creativity on YouTube right now, I would say, is going to need to be raised for all of us, regardless of what kind of content you make, because the barrier to entry to creating content has only been getting lower and lower and lower as time has gone on this platform.
Especially when you want an audience to connect with you, and that being one of their goals, where they want loyal subscribers. Like, there has to be something deeper there that's going to connect better.
Mm-hmm. I mean, one comparison I used recently in a conversation was like, I now have the ability to prompt a video game into existence with one paragraph, basically. And back in the day, those games could have sold for tens of dollars, like to a whole bunch of people. But now that it can be prompted by using a paragraph and come into existence just like that, video game developers will have to raise their own standards of how they produce content. So, hey, the baseline has been made a lot easier for you to reach. What kinds of cool mechanics and elements can you stack on top of this now with this new speed that you may be using if you are using a different AI model or something to make your game? So just because you can make this stuff really, really fast doesn't mean your job on YouTube gets any easier. It means you now have to work still just as hard. Maybe certain aspects are easier, but you still have to put something behind it for people to go, oh my gosh, this is like so cool what they're doing. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're seeing with channels like this one. Not even about this channel in particular. We get channels like this now all the time, and I don't feel like we say like lay it out this way like I'm doing right now. So that's where I'm coming from.
Well
Anyway,
laid out, Dan.
thank you. Let's call it there. Thank you for your memes. Apparently, there was another one added that was really funny. I'm going to let you go to the Discord and check those out. It is linked down below. You can go to the Memes of the Week channel in the YouTube Land category and see all the memes that were submitted. And yeah, we'll be back next week with more channel reviews. Any other final announcements? Our tool is free, by the way. You saw it all over the screen today, doing all kinds of cool stuff in the background, helping us do these channel reviews. You can download that down below. Try it out. Put it on your browser.
Appreciate the moderators and our vidIQ overlord, as always. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Oh, someone's computer shutting down. All right. We'll get out of here. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
That was me. I don't know what button I pressed, but somehow made it do